What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's January 19th, 2024. In today's video, we'll be doing a quick crypto market overview, followed by Bitcoin, the biggest bull run indicator just flashed for Bitcoin, followed by some MultiversX and some internet computer ICP news and updates. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone, hopefully you're all having a great day today. I'm losing my voice right now, so I'm going to try to muscle through this video. Hopefully I don't lose it or I lose my voice by the end of this video. But before we begin, if you guys don't mind smashing that thumbs up button, consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. So, Bitcoin, man, there was a huge indicator that just flashed the beginning of the bull run. When you look at the historical price action and this indicator, you guys will see, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. And also, if you guys want to skip to whatever section of this video you want, I always put in the pinned comment down below timestamps for you guys, and also within the video, so you can skip to whatever section you guys want. Man, so I'm all parched right now. Happy Friday, guys. Oh man, it's not really helping, but hopefully goes away in the next couple days. I even drank some tea, but hot tea didn't seem to help. But other than that, I feel fine. It's just losing my voice. So, yeah, I got some MultiversX news for you guys, updates, and then some internet computer towards the end. So stick around for the whole video. Glad you guys could all be here on a Friday night. And let's just jump right into it. So market did do pretty well the last 24 hours. Let me just refresh it. Nice little bounce back from the downtrend that we had. This is saying we're only up about 0.2% the last 24 hours. We got Bitcoins up about 0.55%. It's at $41 or $41,469. ETH's up about 0.5%, $2,475. Solana's down though. XRP's down. Cardano up about 0.32%, sitting at 50 cents. Top gainers last 24 hours. We got UMA up 107%. Wow. We got DIA up about 39.64%, and EXECRL, don't even know what that is, up about 39.2%, sitting at $2.17. Top losers the last 24 hours. We got Hive Mapper down about 22.58%, sitting at 22 cents. Orcus down about 13%, and Demo down about 12.89%, sitting at 48 cents. Today is January 19th. Your holidays for today, it's National Popcorn Day. That looks good. Actually haven't had popcorn in quite a while, but maybe I'll make some tonight. We got Artist as Outlaw Day, Brew a Potion Day, Good Memory Day, Gun Appreciation Day, International Fetish Day, Annie Day, excuse me, and some other random weird days. See the famous birthdays for today. It's Paula Deen's birthday. It's Mac Miller's birthday, a little Scrappy, Edgar Allan Poe, and Dolly Parton. A lot of famous people's birthdays today for January 19th. Let's take a look at Crypto Bubbles, top 100, and make sure this is the daily. Yeah, pretty neutral, a little bit more green than there is red. Let's take a look at the hourly. Looks like a little bit more red as well. Let's jump into my favorites right now. Looks like, let me put it on the daily. It is there. We got Litecoins up, Siacoin, XMR, Bitcoin, Doge. Things that are down are CKB, ICP, and Elrond. All right, Fear and Greed Index went up a point from yesterday. We're still back in that neutral territory. We've been in greed for quite a while, but you know, it's always good for the market to take a nice little recovery just so we can move to the upside. All right, so the biggest news today, the S&P 500 just set a new record for the all-time high since 2022. Rallies 1% to the new all-time high. So what does that mean exactly? The last time this happened, when the S&P 500 made new all-time highs, this essentially means that it is a boost in speculator confidence. So this confidence leads to a general increase in risk appetite. So people then move their funds to more riskier assets like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and other altcoins. So again, that is the huge indicator for Bitcoin's bull run, is the S&P 500 hitting new all-time highs. And the last time we did that was July 2016 and August of 2020. And you guys all know what happened shortly after that. We had that nice little bull run beginning of in January 2021. And then obviously we had that blow off top in 2017. So that's all when the S&P 500 broke to new all-time highs. People are more likely to move their assets, their money, fiat, whatever it is, into more riskier assets like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So again, that is a huge indicator that is now flashing. Very bullish for Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. DXY, though, looking on the 4-hour chart, looks like we're starting to trade sideways a little bit. It was red over the last day, hence, hey, the traditional markets were all green, and so was crypto. Not in the red, but just up a little bit. So whenever the DXY is red, usually crypto traditional is green, and vice versa. So, it's not always the case, but this past day it was. Total crypto market cap. I'm starting to lose my voice. It's getting worse. We'll see how I am towards the end of the video. Looking at about $1.59 trillion market cap right now. Nothing too crazy, at least on the 4-hour chart. Far away from the Ichimoku cloud. Looks like we're going to try to make our way back towards it. Hopefully get back into this channel and start bouncing around. It all just depends on Bitcoin and how it moves. A lot of people are saying we could be heading to the downside. I mean, I put this tweet out here. We'll get that here in a second when we start talking about Bitcoin. But the weekly, looking at the weekly for Bitcoin, it's been green candles for like the last 17 weeks. Bitcoin dominance pretty much has been trading sideways right now for quite a while right now, since about the 13th of January. I mean, past week or so. But just always look at Bitcoin dominance. Whenever Bitcoin dominance is high, that's usually when alts are down and vice versa. So just another thing to look at. Jumping into Bitcoin right now, currently at about $41,481, $813 billion market cap, with about $24 billion of trading volume in the last 24 hours. So right now, in at least the shorter time frame for our chart, Bitcoin is kind of respecting the TA. We are in this falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, far away from the Ichimoku cloud. We've got 2 4-hour green candles here that are playing out, potentially, hopefully moving back up to the upside for Bitcoin. So that's kind of the biggest thing right now that I'm looking at. Charts wise for Bitcoin, like I previously just said, when in doubt, zoom out. For the last 17 weeks on the weekly, we've had green candles. So let's just pull up the Bitcoin chart right here, and we'll pull up the weekly. So unless Bitcoin can get back to about 44,137, we're most likely going to print a red candle. I mean, that's completely healthy. We're far away from the Ichimoku cloud. We've been going up green candles for the last 17 weeks. So, hey, just keep an eye on that. The other big thing that people are talking about, we'll talk about that, is the CME gap that almost got filled, but we'll talk about that here in a second. So, yeah, we got the 17 weeks of green candles on the weekly. Might potentially be printing our first red one by the end of this week. Here's another interesting chart that this guy had. The Bitcoin versus NASDAQ. Astonishing similarities. I believe this is back in 2002. You guys can see this kind of expanding wedge. I believe that's what it is. But look, it moves exactly similar. A, the RP, you get the B, the X, and the Y right here. Kind of all just similarly playing out. So could we see this move for Bitcoin just kind of bouncing off this and take a nice little move to the upside? Could definitely potentially see that. So it's kind of crazy how you could do a lot of comparisons, especially with the NASDAQ. This is another tweet from Crypto Zombie, or a tweet from Crypto Zombie. But Bitcoin springs back as S&P 500 taps new highs. Bitcoin bounced exactly at the top of the CME futures gap, but it did not fill. I talked about this in yesterday's video. That, hey, we could potentially go to the downside and fill that gap. To close the gap, Bitcoin would have to hit 39,640, but it looks like we just touched just above it. But with all these new ETFs, will these gaps play as a significant role as they have in the past? We don't know. Personally, he would have preferred we had swept this level, but for now, we will just have to wait and see. So what are your guys' thoughts on all of that? Let me know. Man, my voice is just killing me. Whew. All right, so let's jump into MultiversX, currently at about $50.37, $1.3 billion market cap, with about $29 million in trading volume in the last 24 hours. Just taking a look at the charts real quick, we have a descending triangle that is kind of playing out. That's a bearish pattern. Maybe kind of have a falling wedge as well, potentially playing out. Let me just draw that up here. Just kind of looking at it. that's a bullish pattern. Actually, we don't. Looks kind of more like an expanding wedge, which is bullish, which is kind of playing out here in the 4-hour chart. So again, far away from the Ichimoku clouds, looking similar to Bitcoin and the falling wedge going on. Lots of different cryptos kind of move similar with Bitcoin, similar patterns, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right now for MultiversX, at least here in the shorter time frame in the 4-hour chart. All right, so I don't know if you guys saw this, but Cyberpunk staking. So Cyberpunk City is a metaverse game on MultiversX Elrond. They just now announced a solid 8% APR. And then you also, check this out, you get 2 of their cyber tokens each month. So you're kind of double dipping. You get their 8% APR, which I don't know how long that's going to last. Probably not for long. But I think it's actually a little bit lower than that because I ended up staking a couple Elrond on there. The other big thing is if you do have a lot of crypto that's being staked right now, it takes about 10 days before you can unstake it and then redelegate it to a new staking platform. But word on the street from one of the developers or someone from I heard is that what's in the works is if you're delegating to a certain staking platform or node or whatever, if you want to redelegate to say Cyberpunk stake, you can just instantly kind of do that. So if you're in whatever staking pool and they made this tweet, oh, you're going to wait 10 days, it might fill up. So I believe there's about a 71,000 Elrond max, and it's almost filled up. It's like 98.9% of the way filled up currently for Cyberpunk stake. But that's just one thing, like I said, that potentially is in the works that, hey, I'm staking it. I want to redelegate it to them. It'll be like that instead of a 10-day thing. And I think Cosmos does that. They have like an instant unstake to redelegate. But yeah, this is kind of a big thing. And we can do a quick example right now because how much is the Cyberpunk City token right now? It's about 12 and a half cents. So say you got 300 Elrond, you stake, you're getting that 8%, and then you're getting 2 Cyberpunk tokens. So say you got 300 times 2, that's 600. You'll get 600 Cyberpunk City tokens times 0.1258. That's another $75.48 a month that you're making. Plus, if the price action goes up, and you can see it's kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulders going on over the last year or so. That could be a bullish thing. So definitely check that out unless the pool is full. But thought I'd recommend that to you guys. The other big thing is I talked about this in yesterday's video is they have the game icon at the bottom of the X Portal app. But when I logged in today and I collected my XP, this popped up. So claiming XP is moving to the blockchain. Starting in February 2024, claiming daily XP will move on the MultiversX blockchain. So it's going to bring benefits and prizes, rewards for daily streaks, NFTs for streak repairs, and more mystery boxes. Premium missions, discount for X-Day tickets, and more. Increased security, keep fake accounts away, and ensures a secure, transparent, fun experience for everyone. Boost on-chain activity, increases transaction volumes on-chain, nurturing a healthier network and thriving ecosystem. So that's another big thing that people are looking forward to because I was on like a 3-month experience point streak and I missed it on Christmas. I think one of these other guys, he was like over 300 days or something crazy like that. But hey, if you accidentally miss a day, they're going to come up with something where you can get that experience back and continue that streak. So hopefully you guys see that. All right, so this is kind of like Fact Friday. MultiversX reposted this. A lot of you guys, if you're into MultiversX, you probably already know a lot of this. But if you're new, you stumbled across this video. A lot of things coming from MultiversX in 2024. Transactions are getting 12 times faster due to the next planned protocol upgrades. Infrastructure costs for validators and node operators going to be much cheaper thanks to the new multi-key feature, up to 92%. Sovereign shards are coming. Alpha plus release planned. You can expect in 2024. I'm not going to read all that. And then for the X Portal app, they love community feedback. They posted something, but they listen to you and they actually implement kind of what the community says. There's going to be more chains, instant on-ramps, peer-to-peer transfers, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Ledger support, and on-chain gamification. So this is just some of the things coming for MultiversX in 2024. Last but not least, this potentially big announcement could be a flop from Benjamin Minsu. Every day he's been doing this, 12 days. We'll find out at the end of the month what exactly this big and that potential announcement could be. So there you guys have it for MultiversX. We're almost done with the video, guys. My voice is killing me right now. Cheers. All right, MultiversX. Just refresh it. Down about 0.1% in the last 24 hours, $11.20 ICP, $5.1 billion market cap, about $171 million in trading volume, currently number 21. So ICP right now, I don't really have too much technical analysis. I'm just kind of been moving this bottom trend line. Kind of looks like we're doing the symmetrical triangle, which historically is a bullish pattern. Kind of looks similar to MultiversX in Bitcoin. Not really, because they kind of have falling wedges. MultiversX had an expanding wedge. This kind of has a symmetrical triangle. So, I mean, we might bounce off of this. We are far away from the Ichimoku cloud in the 4-hour. Head back up towards that, $12.76, $13 range here over the next couple weeks. So that's just basically kind of what I'm looking at right now for ICP. Here's something. I don't know if you guys saw this. So at the World Economic Forum, you had the co-founder for Hedera, the Solana Foundation president, Casper Labs co-founder and CTO, one of the ETH founder. But look who they left out, Dominic Williams. And it was giving there's a lot of backlash in the ICP community because what is Hedera? They're scared of internet computer. Just another one of these weird things that all these big influencers are like afraid, or they don't talk about ICP. Same thing right here, Hedera. Why wouldn't they mention it? It's kind of weird. They just left it out like that, right? So I thought that was pretty interesting. Another thing is the NNS got kind of a little sleek upgrade today, changed some colors around, things and whatnot. I don't really use NNS too often, but yeah, nice little upgrade for the NNS. All right. I don't know why I had that up there. Talking about the total amount of ICP on the exchanges. So they did ICP Analytics, Delia Capital. They did update this, and you now have to pay to see a lot of the data of like $15 a month. So I can't see specifically now by Coinbase, Binance, OKX, and the other exchanges exactly how much there are on those exchanges, unless you pay $15 a month, which kind of sucks. But the only thing that you can see right now is the total balance, and this did update. So we're still going down. We've got about 12.6 million ICP left on all the exchanges. You guys can see here, if I want to see Coinbase on the free version, you got to upgrade for $14.95 a month. That's bullcrap, in my opinion. Although I do think they're giving away a 1 month free promo. And not a lot of people even are really into ICP or know about it. So $15 a month, they want just to see, this much ICP analytics. I don't know. Maybe they'll make it a little cheaper or free. But I get it. They got to make money. But yeah, the net flow, you can see right here, the last day we saw over 305,000 ICP from all the exchanges go to the out of the exchanges. So over the last 4 days, negative outflows, total ICP still on that downtrend. So just keep an eye on that. Last but not least, shout out to Vanessa, aka Technology Poet on Twitter, or Just Crypto. Go give her a subscribe. She put out a video talking about all of her favorite cryptos, and she kind of rated them all, and she got a lot of backlash from the ICP community about, as soon as she said ICP, she put it under her poo coin category because of the launch of how it just dumped instantly. She didn't know anything else about it other than that, so she got a lot of backlash. And I gave her a lot of respect for actually taking the time. She actually ended up getting Kyle Langham, the director in data and analytics for Definity, on her channel. She had like an 1.5 hour long interview. I caught the tail end of it. I got to go back and watch the beginning. But she got a lot of positive insight about internet computer, and she's going to go back and redo what she believes, what level she thinks of internet computer. Maybe she'll make some more videos in the future about it. Especially once you start deep diving a lot of the technology. It kind of blows away Ethereum, Solana, Hedera, at least in my opinion. So go give this video a watch if you guys haven't already. And thankfully for my voice, that's the end of this video. Woo! If you guys don't mind giving me a follow on Twitter at crypto_airborne. I did have a fake account. It was like crypto_airborne, and they just didn't have the E, but you guys reported it and they don't have it, so appreciate that. I guess I'm doing something right if I'm having people trying to copy me. I don't know. I'm just some dude on the internet that likes talking about crypto and documenting my journey. But yeah, go give me a follow on Twitter if you guys haven't already. at crypto_airborne and report any scammers or fake people. Just watch the comments. I try to clean them up as much as I can. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for me. Enjoy your guys' Friday night. We'll just have to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to do. It's very bullish for S&P 500 hitting its new all-time high because that usually signals a nice little bull run to come for Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency markets. Still going to keep an eye on MultiversX and ICP daily for my videos, news and updates, just to keep all you guys posted. All right, guys, for the sake of my voice, that's going to do it for me. Maybe I'll put out a video. Hopefully my voice gets better tomorrow and on Sunday as well. I'm not going to go live tonight. Maybe Six Figs will. I don't know. But that's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your weekend and stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne out.